Remember, I cook, but I do not cap. This ain't about perfection, it's about progression. Let's go. Hi, let's make a Lebanese Mansaf. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If I had to describe this in English, I'd call it succulent lamb shanks over basmati rice with toasted pine nuts and a delicious sauce. I got this recipe from Chef JJ's kitchen. I have extremely limited knowledge of Middle Eastern cuisine, and watching him cook is always a treat. I started by boiling the lamb shanks with aromatics and then letting that simmer for about 2 hours. Then I removed them and broiled them a bit to get some nice color. Check it out. Next, it was time to do the rice. I sauteed some onion and ghee, then added ground lamb to that. I seasoned it with the spices in the description and cooked that down before adding the rice and toasting. I then added the liquid from which we made the lamb. I added 4.5 cups, but that was too much. I think I should have used 4. I'm still working on getting my basmati rice down, but it came out acceptable. Next, to make the sauce, I added some ghee to a pan along with flour to make a roux, and then I added some more of that lamb liquid, seasoned with salt to taste. Now the pine nuts. You guessed it, more ghee, and throw the pine nuts into toast. It really seems like a lot, but it all comes together really easy. I tried to kind of copy his plating style by getting my biggest plate and placing everything on there. He usually takes a bit of everything in his hand and shows it in an extremely appetizing manner to the camera. I tried to do that and I failed. It did not look great. I'm sure wearing gloves was also a detriment to that shot, so I just put it down and arranged everything in a way I felt was acceptable. I'll say ghee is extremely rich, and seeing as how you use it in every part of this dish, you get a very rich dish. The lamb was incredible. The rice needed work, as we know. Next time, I'll get a fluffier rice. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because of my technical errors. Anyway, now just look at what you did.